I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Hello everyone, welcome back to K-Pop Update. The K-pop world has been rocked once again, and the cause is none other than the man who always manages to steal the spotlight, Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS. His presence at the prestigious Paradise Art Night Freeze Seoul 2025 event immediately put him in the spotlight, even dominating trending topics worldwide. That night, Taehyung appeared in an all-black outfit that exuded a mysterious yet elegant aura. From the tips of his hair to his calm steps, it felt like he was witnessing a world-class fashion show. Every eye in the room seemed fixated on him, but there was one detail that made his appearance truly unforgettable: his heart-shaped hairstyle. Yes, more than just an ordinary haircut, this unique style was immediately seen as a symbol of love. Under the spotlights, the heart silhouette was clearly visible, as if Taehyung was deliberately dedicating his love to ARMY, both in person and those who could only see him in photos and videos. As soon as this detail was revealed, social media exploded. Fans called it the love haircut of the year, while others said that Taehyung managed to outshine all the international artists in attendance that night. The global media didn't stay silent. Article after article emerged, hailing Taehyung as a fashion icon, a living artist, and someone who always sets new trends. Just imagine, with just a small detail in his hair, he could make thousands of tweets go viral in a matter of minutes. This is clear evidence of Kim Taehyung's powerful influence. But what made this moment even more special was the speculation behind it. Many fans believed that the heart-shaped hairstyle was no coincidence. It held a hidden message, a symbol of love, not only for art and music, but also for ARMY. This belief was further strengthened when Taehyung was seen holding a card that read "Noblesse." At first glance, it was simple, but when combined with his heart-shaped hairstyle and sweet smile, the result created a truly intoxicating aura. That night, the atmosphere seemed to transform into a scene from a modern romantic movie. With Taehyung in the lead role, the aura he radiated seemed to transform the entire room into his own personal stage. Cameras tried to capture the moment, but what was captured was only a glimpse of his true charisma. Even the international celebrities in attendance couldn't hide their amazement. They stared at Taehyung as if wanting to know the secret of how he managed to stand out so much among the many big stars. Stylists and fashion critics alike praised this look, calling it one of the most daring and iconic in Taehyung's fashion history. The love hairstyle he sported is said to be remembered long after, not just as a passing trend, but as an artistic symbol. And of course, it was all complemented by Taehyung's signature smile, a smile that always manages to melt the hearts of anyone who sees it. It's a smile that seems to say, "I'm here for you," and instantly makes fans feel closer to him. In media interviews, Taehyung showed his playful side. With a happy expression, he held the microphone with a wide smile, proving that despite being the center of global attention, he remains humble and full of natural charm. Every movement of his hands, every look in his eyes, and even the details of his heart-shaped hair captivated millions of fans worldwide. Unsurprisingly, hashtags like #VLoveHair, #KingOfVisuals, and #FreeSoulWithV immediately topped trending lists across various platforms. Fans flooded the internet with photo edits, slow-motion videos, and romantic captions depicting the special moment. Within hours, hundreds of thousands of posts filled timelines, proving Taehyung's unmatched magnetism. Even more interestingly, the attention wasn't just coming from fans. Several major fashion brands were reportedly taking notice of this iconic style, and some industry analysts even predicted that the love hairstyle would become the next global trend, much like how Taehyung's airport fashion once dominated the world. That night, Taehyung wasn't just attending an art event. He became part of the artwork itself. His heart-shaped hairstyle was considered a rare form of artistic expression, a bold move only someone with the aura of a world-class star could pull off. Fans present at the event described his aura as so powerful it was hard to describe. Despite the presence of many other important guests, the spotlight remained on Taehyung's every move. Even when he just smiled, the atmosphere in the room felt warmer. No one expected him to appear in such a unique style. It was precisely this unexpected twist that made the moment go viral, a visual surprise that was both romantic and artistic. Netizens immediately compared it to Taehyung's legendary looks at Paris Fashion Week and luxury brand shows like Celine. But this time, everyone agreed that the Love Hair at Paradise Art Night Freeze Seoul 2025 was on a different level, more iconic, more historic, and will be remembered as one of the biggest fashion highlights of 2025. With all this attention, it's increasingly clear that Taehyung is more than just a K-pop idol. He's a global icon who melds art, fashion, and love in every detail of his look. From his outfit, to his smile, to his heart-shaped hair, everything creates a larger narrative that Taehyung is a true trendsetter, a star who will forever leave a lasting impression on the public. Shortly after Taehyung's appearance at Paradise Art Night Freeze Seoul 2025 rocked the internet, reactions from the global fashion world began to emerge. Many international fashion houses publicly highlighted his iconic style. Several world-class designers even called Taehyung's Love hairstyle a visual innovation that could become a global trend throughout 2025. They saw it as more than just a hairstyle, but a meaningful artistic statement. A leading European fashion magazine wrote that Taehyung's appearance that night was more than just attending an art event, but rather a part of the art itself. The editorial emphasized that his heart-shaped hair reflected Taehyung's personality, which always combines love, creativity, and aesthetics in every step. It wasn't just fashion, but an emotional narrative that millions could relate to. Furthermore, several luxury brands have reportedly begun discussing potential new collaborations with Taehyung. They noted that everything he wears or displays always becomes a trend. This reminds the public of the time when his airport fashion dominated international media. Now, it's the turn of Love Hair, which is predicted to inspire romantic hairstyles for young people worldwide. Fans also highlighted how Taehyung always manages to create an element of surprise. Every time he appears at a major event, there's something that keeps the public talking for days, even weeks. From his appearance at Paris Fashion Week to the legendary Celine show, everything leaves a mark. But this time, Love Hair is considered even more special because it carries a personal meaning that is so close to ARMY. On social media, this phenomenon is getting even more intense. More than just a trend, fans are starting to use the Love hairstyle as a symbol of their unity with Taehyung. Hundreds of thousands of fan art, video edits, and even fan-made merchandise have emerged with heart themes directly inspired by his hairstyle. In fact, several ARMY communities abroad have started the Love Hair Project, a creative campaign to celebrate this moment with artwork, donations, and fan gatherings. What makes all this even more interesting is Taehyung's own attitude. Amidst the global spotlight, he remains relaxed, full of smiles, and displays a playful side that makes him even more beloved. In a brief interview after the event, he simply answered when asked about his hair, "I just wanted to share love." That short sentence alone was enough to move armies around the world. From this, many observers believe that Taehyung is not just an idol or artist, but a cultural phenomenon who always carries a positive message. Love hairstyle is just one small chapter in the long story of BTS's V, who continues to write history in the international entertainment and fashion world.